You going all blue? Show me your unis. So are we in the same conference now? I got 2 road games, damn it. I had Michigan on the road.
The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now.
Yeah, I think you shouldn't have much trouble. My team's not that good.
Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see, the number.
No, I'm not that good. I'm better than I was, but I think my quarterback's like 80. I couldn't get anybody in the portal either, so we'll see.
Davis joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
But yeah, you had a team that you had to build. Yeah, but you were still competitive the first year with your team.
The Gators will kick it away first.
Well, I didn't figure it out.
And it'll come out to the 25.
Yeah, dude, my guys drop a bunch.
Return.
Yeah, my defense is all right. Like my secondary is pretty good. I just need better D-line.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give to the back. And they'll start the night with a rush and maybe get back to the line of scrimmage.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Stewart. Just a short pass to the tight end. There he goes. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Looking downfield on first down. Looking deep.
See what I mean? My quarterback's
on the long shot. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right up to the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Back to throw, it's Stewart. Tight end finds a soft spot. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They get the completion, and that's one thing, Jesse. If you're going to get this guy on the ground, you better come in to make the tackle like you mean it.
Man, that was a heat-seeking missile coming in there. He knew he had a lot of work ahead of him with that big fella making the catch. Nice tackle.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Just keep slinging it. Looking for a deep man.
See that shit.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful.
It may have been something I was doing that I didn't release it, but there wasn't any pressure.
That the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target. Risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. The offense changing the play. Toss sweep. Trying to get it outside to the right. Makes it past the marker. There he goes to the right.
You got to be kidding me. That play did not look like anything without him.
Slide, find his way, and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well.
But I counted 2 plays that I thought I should have had last game. Last drive, but my quarterback screwed up.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
I don't know if you noticed, but the play clock disappears sometimes too. I can't see it right now.
Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here.
I don't know how you get through the line so easily. Like that guy didn't get touched.
That last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Stewart. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get the turnover.
And listen, QB job number 1, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
It's complete to the right.
I don't know why my guy decided not to cover him. That was man.
A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Did you put someone in motion? I think you might have.
We check in with
Maybe that changed.
What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a
Yeah.
final score on one of the more intriguing games.
Huh, I wonder why.
Memphis went into hostile
Guy didn't follow
territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Tigers always seem to get everyone's best punch.
I don't know why the cornerback guarding him didn't follow him.
Deliver the knockout.
Man.
Regardless
Maybe
of
he bit on the play
outcome
action, I don't
today,
know.
guys, these are still two quality
Good.
programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one
I
there.
don't know. The other day, too, I added some plays, but they're not showing up in my playbook when I play. But when I go into, like, create, it's there. I've never seen that before.
Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
If I go to, like, my game, like practice or in a game, it doesn't. But when I go into the playbook, it shows that the formation's there. So I've never seen that before.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. To the air, it's Stewart. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. And now they face third down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
And this defense, we know, they present.
Yeah, this is freshman. I have two plays.
You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Leaves it with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. He'll take a shot. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. All down at the 18-yard line. A solid return after that interception.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose.
Man, like that. Good D, man. He didn't even get blocked.
You know when you're playing against a this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Stewart. Fires toward the target. He's got it. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Stewart. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws.
Well, the defender looked like he ran that route for the QB. He was anticipating where the football was going to. Great job plucking it. Just couldn't get a foot back inbounds. Otherwise, that's a pick.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Wants to throw again. Sends it downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Miami.
And the Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. He wants to change this route. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Heat. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big fella showing some ability. Got away from one tackle. Defense lucky they had a few more there to help.
Yeah, he's not a big stiff. He's not a blocking tight end. This guy can do some work out in the open field as well, and he showed you his athleticism.
From the gun, give on the inside. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Gators in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Fires to the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Gators are marching down the field.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. And they got the defense.
Come on now.
That one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. And the defense.
They're not dropping it either.
That one for a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Finds his man. It's Green. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver.
You are beating me, but I think there's some plays that just
all of the versatility they have
like that
on that side of the football.
catch.
This could not be better here in the first
Or my
half.
quarterback overthrowing.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Texas Tech was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week.
Yeah, I do the same thing. It's like you pre-program it where you're going to go instead of just reading it.
In that memorable 11-win season of 2008. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can
They must have some
happen
good
on
defensive
any
ends, 'cause
Saturday, as we send things back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
Off the RPO, complete. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 20. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete.
It'd be nice if my guys would actually block.
Holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the fourth.
Come on,
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a
I did a secure catch on that.
his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
I can go for it, right? I just don't look at them all.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On 4th down, going to the air. He wants it all. It's
Come on! That's like at least 3 freaking times,
the
man.
decision to go for it does not pan out.
Oh, that stings, man. You did a great job calling the play. You got your guy open. Everything was executed perfectly. And the ball hits him in the hands, and he just can't bring it in. Man, those are tough ones. Those are tough to swallow.
Going right to work up top. He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, you see him there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
To the air, it's Stewart. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a...
You get the ball in the second half, too.
Nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And he makes the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Eaton. Turning it on. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Eaton. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. And the timing just a hair off.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now facing a 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To throw, it's Stewart. Going deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game.
No way he should have dropped that pass. Sorry.
Now here's 2nd and long.
Sorry, player. Not you, my guy.
Looking to fire. Gonna let it fly. And they can't.
Are you kidding me? This guy's
down. Now it's 3rd
pathetic.
down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense. You're late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Wide open downfield. All by himself down the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Canes.
Man, that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Pulls it, fired, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll leave it with him. He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
I don't know if you saw, I posted in the group, my mother-in-law and 2 kids are in a car accident, but the thing was on it. It like got rolled to his side. It was not like just, you know, fender bender. And they all walked away like not a scratch. Well, a little bit of a scratch, but dude, it was crazy. I was on a work call. My son called me 3 times in a row, and I'm like, text me. I thought he was just being annoying, but he was smart enough to call my wife, and she was out of town, but he's like, Mom, you know, accident. Or no, he said, hey, everyone's okay, but we got in a car accident, and so it was all good.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. That 3-touchdown lead has been cut to 7. The momentum.
Nah, he was calm, like super calm, like. Because I've got a younger one, and he was helping him. He was just talking like, hey, be calm, like, you're gonna be all right, we're good.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed
What makes you think?
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Throws to the back. Just a hair too much.
My guy, I switched off the guy, and then he ran away from the guy there he was right next to.
Got to talk about this guy's conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Might be changing the route. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. With the catch, it's Green. And a good job of coverage.
You might have had the corner out, but I might have been able to get there.
I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to
Yeah,
go.
that ball would have to stay in the air for a long time.
Drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Eaton. That's not quite going to be enough.
You putting in the freshman? Yeah, you also got to pay attention because sometimes it will change it before your they'll change your depth chart without you even knowing. You got to keep watching because every once in a while they will.
They stop him 4 yards.
Your run defense is really good.
And the Gators will call on their punt team.
Your run defense is really good. I can't seem to get any openings.
They punted away on 4th down. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Pulls and fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for the loss.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Stewart. Got his man on the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football.
Had a guy open late.
They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
The Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage.
I had a fumble too, right? This game? Yeah.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Now the stuff's equaling it out.
Talks about getting offenses in predictable third.
I'm starting to get a little bit of break.
Where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming.
What's
so
your
I can have more
stadium ranking? Because they're it's pretty loud. I think it says it.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this. There he goes. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw at Stewart. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has really, really good hands as well.
Got a man. It's Woods.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They just keep firing. Grab near the marker. It's Woods. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
I think it was your safety was on him.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job on the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. These corners backing off a bit. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. to the right.
Good read. He almost had that.
Hurricane.
A
And they
little late,
take
I
it for
think, but that was a hell of a read.
Man, I tell you what, this is part of the field. Once you start getting in the red zone and the field shrinks,
I'll take it.
more big bodies on the
I'll
field.
take
The
it.
running threat is real. Tight ends come on the field, and what happens?
Yeah, I think he was just a little late because he couldn't run through it. You know what I mean? He had to dive.
The sky, getting the touchdown.
That's good. Good.
And the kick is good.
Yes,
but
by
there
you.
is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill.
It sucks about playing on the road. Now your crowds are going to be even more into it. You know what I mean?
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. From the gun, the running back has it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Now the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Throws on the Jets.
How the hell was that guy wide open like that?
He could smell it.
Holy shit.
Inside the 10, they stop
Maybe my guy has low awareness, but my corners are pretty good.
Numbers coming into this one. He knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
They'll go to the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Looking to get it in.
How the hell did he catch
Way
that?
down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular
He got his
execution there.
ass hit.
Well, a short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on third down. Let's it go to the end zone.
High ball, nice play.
Gator. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
I don't know, man.
This is like the basic
I protest that
can't
catch.
miss. He is just pounding.
It's going back and forth, though, you know.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't
Well, no, I had that end zone drop, too.
Get like that, no matter what they do, they're on fire.
I did that little curl route.
That's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing.
Whatever, man, it's a good game.
So he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys,
No, that one isn't. That one's not an RPO.
happening inside the ACC today.
I know which one you're talking about. The one where
Showing there in
Yeah.
Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it.
no, the one of them wasn't on an RPO though.
Even Trevor Lawrence
Just the last one was. I don't think I did in other ones.
in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. A harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off. Now,
Let's see if I screw this up.
Yeah, sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And here's
That one play that you ran was crazy, where he was just wide open.
not the day
on
they
that play
hope to
action.
have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
To the air, it's Stewart. Unloads to the right. It's complete. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to
Maybe it's
deal with
man and
all
he's
the
on the
speed
inside
they have offensively?
receiver.
You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now
I don't know, quite honestly. I just like that route, and I figured it out a couple days ago.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout.
There he goes again. Shit in the bed. Sorry if you got kids.
Where he wanted to go with the ball, his intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Yeah.
They're dealing with a second and long.
I'm past those stages.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's got it inside the 15.
I did secure catch because I did not want to risk that.
They'll have it at the 12-yard line.
You gotta love the
We got a ball game though. We're good.
On this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation that time. Saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted. Took his shot. He is in a groove.
And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Snags it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little.
It's crazy that I didn't score after getting away. I was just pressing up instead of like actually moving outside.
We'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish.
And this
how's that not offsides?
When they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run. And you know, at this area of the field, it's really tough to throw it. Let's see who the more physical side is.
Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Miami! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I did post a stream, right?
Has been surgical.
All right.
Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument.
Yeah, but you got plenty of time.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes.
Ooh, that scared the shit out of me.
And that one puts his offense in business. They'll run it from the gun. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the
We're like they're on defense. They're like on ice
Doing
skates.
that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good
Yeah,
job.
exactly.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
The clock has stopped.
How old are you kids?
The 2-minute timeout. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10.
Yeah.
New set of downs after the completion.
All right, well, yeah, with the best part when they get older is they can go get you beers.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They'll go hurry up here.
What we got going on?
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on second down. Out of the backfield, he's open.
I thought you were going to go over the top, try to go around on that. Sometimes they press and you're like, I didn't put that in my, maybe the play is pressing, I'm just not paying attention, but.
Grease, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast.
Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
If you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points. In this late game, they're watching them run the ball.
We got 58 seconds left. But it could go into overtime if I can. Nice play. Dang it. I don't know why. You know, like, in my head, I'm like, I got to protect the middle. But he shouldn't have been that open. Should have been somebody on him. Good play. Yeah, but it was matched, and my guy should be free. Thanks, buddy.
A 69-yard touchdown drive.
He just scored on like literally with 50 seconds left in the game. Hey, man, take it easy. You're being mean. I think you're making fun of me. My dad's got to tighten it up here.
25, no attempt at a return.
Man, this crowd's going to be bugged. Oh, man.
First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Stewart. Quick strike complete. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
They'll run play action. Here comes the heat.
Bro, I could not see any receiver icon. I could not call any hot route. This is where it's tough. Couldn't do anything, literally.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete downfield. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Yeah, that's just bad luck, man. He was there. That's the problem playing on the road, dude. I couldn't do anything that last drive. Good game, man.
We've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Might be calling a hot route. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Green. Oh, he's got some space.
Bro.
A
I almost had that.
Ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Oh, where? Let's see the replay.
Offenses up and down
Ah!
the field, they're generating explosive
Dude, that
plays.
would have been a
It
pick
feels
6.
like which team has the
What are you
ball
doing?
may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because again he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws.
My DBs are fast and they have like good change of direction.
Looking to
All right.
pass inside the
All
red
right.
zone.
Oh, come on, that was a pick. Dang it. Meaning like pick route. I couldn't defend that.
For a touchdown, a
Nothing cheesy. I just
defensive, probably a knockout play.
Well, they get the
let me see the replay. I think that was a pick route, or unless he came out of the backfield. I don't know if that was your running back.
This thing is all but over.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Huh.
And he tacks on the extra point.
But somehow, I think my guys got bumped off coverage because I was in zone. I was in a cover 4. Huh. Definitely the score is not a reflection of the game. It was a good game, though. It was a really good game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Yeah, it was a fun game, regardless. That's
Drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
back to Shervinson.
Scanning the field, it's Stewart. Here's a throw downfield late. Intercepted.
He didn't have the arm for that. That was a what, 70-yard pass? I think I had the tight end over the middle too. But I'm pretty sure you would have been able to get there. I'll go back and look on YouTube. That's why I switched recently to YouTube. I can go back and look at plays, see what I did wrong.
And you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT. And
Good game, man.
Seal their fate.
Have a good rest of the weekend.
These teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level.